Hi everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. And if you've been here before, then you know that today is Sacs Saturday, which means on Sacs Saturday, I showcase either products from Spectrum Art Creations or I showcase a haul video. Now today I'm doing double duty. I am showcasing the Graphic 45 Let It Be paper, and I have the backgrounds, and these are all of the backgrounds in this collection. And then I also have the collection pack, which came with double-sided papers in 8 designs and 2 sticker sheets. And I pulled from a little bit of each one of them to create something kind of fun. One of the things is, have you ever heard of wobblers? Wobblers are fun little things that add movement to your project. So this is what I'm going to be making today, and it wobbles. It's just this little springy thing on plastic that adheres to the back of your piece and to the base and allows it to wiggle and wobble. And so we're going to be doing this one today. I want to show you what sparked this. I've been working on bead journals, and I'm determined to get them finished within the next month. And this is mine that I've been working on. And I found a spot in here where I could add a placard for in here and cover that pocket up. Actually, I'm going to glue this shut, and then this will be a pocket for another tag here, and we've got the wobbler. So this is what we're going to make today. I have 3 of these journals that I have in progress. So I have one done. I will make a second one today, and then I'll just have to come back and make a third one. And the neat thing about working with 12 by 12 papers is there's always plenty of real estate to play with. So we're going to start with this. Now I have pieces already cut. There is no way that I could have sat here and fussy cut these with you. I'm going to move my tray down here just a little bit. There we go. There's no way I could have sat and colored this with you. So, and the only thing I may do is I may go back and cut out another bee and let him sit on a flower maybe. But I haven't gone that far yet. So we're going to start with, this is the piece we're going to be attaching the wobbler to. And I'm going to go ahead, and they are adhesive backed. And you just pull the adhesive off, pull the cover off, and stick it to the back of your piece. Now when we get everything positioned, I will come back and tear the adhesive off of this and stick it to the plascard. Okay, next, I have cut these, and I haven't dusted any of these edges yet. I really love this polka dot background. It was really cool. And putting this on the wobbler allows it to pop off of this background, even though it is black. So I thought that was a really good idea. Now I'm going to try and keep this video short. I'm recording this on Thursday afternoon. I'm leaving in the morning for the city, so by the time you see this on Saturday, I will be in the city somewhere, spending the day with my sister. Oh, I'm going to have to cut another one of these. Spending the day with my sister. We don't get a lot of time together. And so I figured while her significant other is out of town, I would take her and go do something with her. So I think our plan is to hit Relics Antique Flea Market. And that's going to be our plan for today. Now while this is black, I'm still dusting it with the brown a little bit because it's going to help those points of that sunflower pop a little more. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Now I realized I needed one more piece of that. So let me see what's the background on that one. Okay. So I can cut that background out rather quickly if I would have brought it with me. Hold that thought. I will just grab the entire pack, or 2-pack, and have that here. And I'm looking for the green with the blue, or with the birds. This one, yeah, with the birds, this one. But I have one of those cut, so let's see if we can find the cut piece. And I happen to cut into yet another one. So many pretty papers in this pad. I didn't think this was it, but we'll cut into this. It's green. It'll work. It will work. I just need a sliver. I cut this, I think, about a 1/4 inch wide. So I'm just going to come in here and cut a 1/4 inch piece off of there. Just like that. So, is everybody enjoying their weekend so far? I am immensely. Even if I said I'm in town and I'm spending time with my sister, which is always a good thing. And then I'll have tomorrow that I'll have some time at the hotel. I worked on my, as you're seeing this, I know that I will have worked in my planners last night trying to get things organized, and I want to finish that up tomorrow before I head home. I've done a little bit of shopping. Joann's had a sale that started this weekend, so that was always fun. I hear they've got some really cool Halloween stuff, and I've not had a chance to check it out yet, so I want to do that. I think that's where I put that one. Close enough. Close enough. Now I have these leaves, and they were from a paper pumpkin kit, but they didn't really go with this, and so I colored them with my shaded spruce, my dark shaded spruce marker. And this one I'm going to position right about there, and I'll be adding the leaves. So I'm trying to keep an eyeball on where I know I'm wanting to put this so I don't lose track of the measurement here. I think it was right about here where I want to put that. Now I glued these down flat so that the only real movement would be on the wobbler, so I didn't pop these up at all. And then this one will come, let me do my, yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. I did this first. Now you do have to pay attention if you're right side up or upside down. We got that one right there. And now I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to put the base runner on. So we have these nice big sunflowers growing out of a row of sunflowers. Make sure our wobbler's not stuck in there. Okay, and then I'm going to come back, move my paper so I can sit down. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to color my leaves in. And I'm just going to do 2 of them. Because then I think we're going to go back and we're going to find a bee to put on that. I'm going to come down here. I have a piece of scrap paper here that I was laying them on to color. And they almost look like this didn't really want to color well. I wish they'd bring out refills for the Stampin' Blends. As you can tell, I use the shaded spruce a lot. Now I could have come in and cut leaves out of the paper itself, or I could have done this in a 2-tone, but it was fine the way it is. It was fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to run a little bit of glue on the back. And this one I clipped the edge off of and just set it right in there. And then this one down here I left the little leaf stem on so I could tuck it in underneath this paper down here, just like that. Okay, now that gives us 2 of those done. Now let's see if we can do a bee really quick. Out of those papers, there should be a bee I can cut. Well, I have one cut out here, and I could showcase this one. I cut this one out Let's dust him around a little bit. Make him pop. Okay. And him I do want to pop up on a dimensional. And I think I want to use small ones because that way I can position them. Instead of one big one in his center, I can put one up a little closer to his head and one a little closer to his little stinger bottom. Just like that. Now see, there is a bee on here. And I don't know if this is going to be too big or not for him. We may have to put him elsewhere. But I thought since they had a bee on here, maybe we could bring him in. And he's going to be too heavy for that one. So let's let him sit up here. Okay. Now I will come back at another point and I will glue another one. I'll fussy cut another one of these out and glue into place. I know I had papers here somewhere. I'll show you what I cut him out of. I believe. Ooh, one of these would be easy to cut out. One of these would be relatively easy to cut out, and we could add him. We gotta have one that's lit, that's stopped somewhere, and I don't want to take it out of that great big flower because I don't want to lose that flower. Let's see what we've got here. If I can see what I had cut him out of, it would help. Let me pick out another one. Looks like I cut him out up here. So, and I don't want to cut him off of that one. We could do him a little differently. I hate cutting him out of the middle of the flower. I'd rather cut him off of the paper itself. But if we got to cut into a flower, oh, we could cut into this one. We could cut into that one because part of this flower is chopped off anyway, so it's not going to be a problem. We could do that. Let's come back and whip this one out really quick. And I'm just going to rough cut that one out, put on my cheaters, and we'll get this one done. Now, there is no video tomorrow. I do not have a Shop Saturday video going up tomorrow. There will be a card video on Monday, a tag video on Tuesday, and Wednesday we do a stick pull for week 3 of the color challenge. So, lots going on this week. Right now I'm taking my Sundays off, especially Bob's schedule is so up in the air right now that we don't know when is what, when he's going back, when he's going to be coming back in after he came home yesterday. So I've not had a chance to really work to get stuff in the shop. I have carded a bunch of ribbons, and those are going to be coming up. I want to try and get some of the fall and Halloween colors in the next few weeks, so you will get them in time to do something with them. I'm also going to be adding tissue paper bundles. I have a wide variety. Some have got a vintage tone to them, as in I've had them probably that long, because I just love tissue paper. I think the patterns and the colors and the translucency, the opaqueness of them are just super cool. And I saw a video last week where a lady took and made handmade paper. Whereas instead of, you know, shredding your paper and putting everything together, she put all of her, spread her paper with glue, sprinkled her fibers and items down, and then she overlaid it with a piece of tissue paper. And I thought, what a cool shortcut to making handmade paper. It just, and it did, it looked like handmade paper. mulberry paper is what it reminded me of. Homemade mulberry paper. Okay. So now we have a bee, and he's a little smaller. We could put him over here on the wobble, but I'm afraid of weight. So let's bring him in from this direction to the center of this one. And there are our 2 cards using Wobblers and the Graphic 45 Let It Be paper line. Thanks for joining me in the studio today. Remember to come back on Monday where we'll be making cards, breaking down a paper pumpkin kit, which I have a lot of those, and I'll explain all that on Monday. In the meantime, remember to share, subscribe, and check out all the information about Spectrum Art Creations down in the description box. We have a live sale this afternoon that will kick off about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you're going to want to make sure that you are checking out their links and following all their directions so you can come find amazing products at really great prices, play games, earn free stuff, win free stuff. It's going to be cool. And this is just one of the many challenges that they offer every month. This one is Wobblers. So now I have an entry in the Wobbler Challenge. Creative blessings.